This is Kevin from the band GRAVEWURM. In this video, I'm going to discuss the third and fourth albums for Barbarian Wrath. Into Battle, 2003. Under the Banner of War, I remember, 2005. These would be the last albums that GRAVEWURM does for Barbarian Wrath. The label had become larger with other bands, and so it's understandable it takes more time to do releases. However, I could not wait around over 2.5 years between releases. I had a lot of energy, a lot of fire still burning. Not sure if you understand that, but as a creative person, as a musician, still in the underground, and having a taste of having your music put out by an actual label, and other labels contacting you, not always you contacting them. It was a good feeling. It was motivation, more so than I had before. So, to the albums. Into Battle was recorded in a friend's, ex-girlfriend's basement. That's the story there. Had a session drummer on it, no more drum machine being used. And I was happy about the songs written here. But still very DIY. It was hard to capture a thick sound. So it has a little bit of a thin sound, but it were to balance out the second album, which was possibly too thick. But this initial CD release also had some bonus tracks on it, which weren't really meant to be on the album. I had sent Hartmuth at the time some other songs I was working on, as we often sent each other music, and he didn't feel comfortable with how short the third album was going to be. And I also don't remember if he just went ahead and put the songs on there or if he talked me into it, but whatever the case is, there are more songs than what the track listing shows, which later became the Carnivorous Monarchy EP, which they had been intended for. Then later, with Under the Banner of War, these songs felt a lot more fleshed out. There was a thicker sound to them. Again, recorded in that same basement, but using a drum machine again. This album, I was extremely happy with the songs written. Not that I spent more time writing these songs, but just don't know. I don't remember exactly what it was that I enjoyed writing these songs more. Possibly because I was living in that basement at the time. Hard to say. But this was a good release, and that's around the time I started finding members and we started playing shows again in the Northern Virginia area. So that wraps up the Barbarian Wrath era. Next video, we'll dig into some more. Okay, cheers.